I'd like to thank the ID team. You guys taught a really hard subject and you guys did a really good job, so thank you.
I wanted to give a shout out to the Advanced Geriatrics team for help tying all of our coursework together with our disease states and focusing them on our geriatrics patients and bringing it all together, and for allowing us to have the experience of the senior interviews, and most importantly, for letting us read Being Mortal in this class. Thank you so much for everything you have done and for bringing so much life into Advanced Geriatrics.
I just wanted to give a heartfelt thank you to Dr. Janie Robles and Dr. Bethany Juke for all of the help and support that you've given me this year. I've grown so much as a person and I owe it all to you guys, so thanks.
I want to do a shout out to my favorite teaching team. I really enjoyed immunology this year. I felt like they really presented the material very clearly and concisely, and I also feel like I can take the information that they gave me and apply it to everyday life as well as my job. I really appreciate that.
Everything I learned about math, organization, emotional intelligence, grit, I learned from Dr. Cox. No, for real though. Thanks, Dr. Cox. We appreciate you.
I want to give a shout out to the cardiology teaching team. Farthest from my favorite subject, but it's been my favorite course thus far. They really take the time to help you learn it, and I really appreciate that. Thank you.
I would like to give a shout out to the teaching team, Biological Foundations in Pharmacy, because the professors for that course tend to be very enthusiastic and fairly straightforward, easy to follow.
My biggest thanks goes to Dr. Edwards and Dr. Higby. Without either of them, I wouldn't have been able to make it where I am.
I would like to acknowledge the compounding team just for making the material fun and always interesting. And I love learning new things related to just compounding in general.
I just want to thank the residents for always helping us out with clinical correlations as well as with their undivided attention when they're helping us during rotations as well. Thank you.
I'd like to give a shout out to the Principles of Disease team. I think they made learning very easy by making the lectures well organized and easily understood.
Thanks, Lubbock faculty, for everything you do.
I'm really happy about my inpatient rotation this year. It's been a blast. I've been learning a lot about oncology and I'm really excited to see where it takes me.
I want to give my shout out to student services. Really helped me adjust to my first year at
And I'd like to give a shout out to the ambulatory care team.
I really appreciated the immunology teaching team. Made it a very interesting class. Thank you all.
Oh, hey! I'd like to thank the experiential office for everything that you guys do to come up with high quality rotations for us to go to and learn from, and everything you do to support us as students. Thank you.
I want to thank Dr. Koganti for helping me through my pharmacokinetics course. Thanks, Dr. Koganti.
I would like to shout out the critical care elective teaching team. They did a really good job of organizing the course this year and really including all the topics into cases.
Hi, I'm Kara. I just wanted to thank all the staff and faculty in Amarillo for supporting us for the last 4 years.
My shout out goes out to the cardio team, my P2 year. All the information that they taught me has really stuck with me and has really helped me out in further advancement of my schooling here at Texas Tech, as well as on all the rotations I've been on so far this year. Thank you.
I'd like to acknowledge our neuropharmacotherapy team for the great job they've done this past year. They did a really great job of not only teaching us about the drugs, but how we're going to apply them and really bring in the patient care aspect to the front.
And I would like to give a special shout out and thank profusely the professors that are preceptors in the adult medicine division. They really create a student environment that is conducive to learning and, to be honest, showed me my passion in life.
I'd like to acknowledge the AmCare teaching team just because I feel like they're so passionate about their careers and what they do, and they're able to channel that in their teaching of the course.
I'd like to send a huge shout out to the adult medicine teaching team for all that they helped me with and all that they've taught me this year.
Thank you, Dr. Sigler, for your AmCare rotation. I learned a lot on how to individualize patient care.
And I'd like to recognize the cardio teaching team for always providing a comprehensive and organized learning environment, as well as any outside information to help us with our learning.
Thank you, Lubbock faculty.
I just want to give a quick shout out to the immunology team. You're awesome. That's been my favorite course that I've been through.
The teaching team that I would want to shout out is the endocrinology team. I felt that they really
taught us how to be great pharmacists for diabetes management as well as other endocrinology disorders. They really set the tone for us to perform professionally and provide very good quality care.
I would like to thank Gabby on the Lubbock campus for everything she does for all of us, specifically with me helping me set up a rotation. She's an unsung hero of Lubbock, and I just want to say thank you.
I'd just like to say thank you to the staff at Texas Tech, specifically in Abilene and Dallas, the two campuses I've been able to attend. Without their help, I don't think I would have been successful in my education or in organizations. They've been nothing but the best, and I really love you guys.
I wanted to give a shout out to the pharmacogenetics team on educating us on the role of genetics in drug therapy.
I want to give a shout out to the experiential team for all their hard work in setting up rotations and just everything else they do for us. So I just want to, once again, thank you guys.
I'd like to say thank you to all the residents around Dallas. They're always here to help, always very encouraging. I really enjoyed having Dr. Hewitt as my preceptor for AmCare. She taught me so much and I wouldn't trade that rotation for anything.
Thank you to the best teaching team ever. You know who you are.
This is my shout out to the infectious disease teaching team. I felt like they had a really open learning environment and each of the professors genuinely cared about our success in the course, even though it was a tough course.
I thank you all for the research faculty for helping us out and teaching us everything in the case study, which contribute to our learning a lot. Thank you so much for everything.
I really like that for inpatient rotation we can be placed in a lot of different settings, like mine was at a nursing home, which I found pretty unique.
I enjoyed our clinical correlations where we did a mock trial of a drunk driver and we got to be the jurors and the defendants and all that stuff. It was pretty cool.
I'd like to thank our residents here on the Lubbock campus. They've done an excellent job teaching in all of our classes and they've been very supportive with all the questions that we bring to them.
I really appreciate the science and calculations department here. They really helped my P1 year. Thank you guys.
I want to thank the adult medicine team here on the Lubbock campus for being really supportive and helpful, especially during that code that I participated in. Each of you individually reached out to me to make sure I was okay, and I really appreciated that.
I want to give a shout out to all the professors who dedicate their time to us. We really appreciate it as students, and we thank you so much.